Well, some would argue this is the deepest division in the UFC right now, 145 pounds, a lot of killers at the top. This man has emerged out of the pack and gets his much-deserved title shot here tonight.
From the moment he got to the UFC, he told us we were viewing someone that could make an impact, a future champion that will remind us of the great featherweight champs Max Holloway, Jose Aldo Jr. He said, I am special. I will be a champion one day. Tonight, he gets the opportunity. Let's see if he can cash in.
Now, it appeared as though the weight cut was a little bit difficult. He did not want to hear that noise, but that is behind him, and we'll see how it goes for him here on Saturday night. Well, DC, you're not fighting tonight, but I know you're anxious, as I am, as Conor McGregor returns to the proving ground here tonight. This is the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, and a damn good fighter, too. Let's see what he does here tonight.
I have no horse in the race, but the butterflies are kicking my stomach up and down because every time Conor steps into the octagon, it feels like a momentous occasion. Yeah. One of the biggest stars in all of sports. He transcends the sport of mixed martial arts. A guy that has a fantastic left hand. He's very quick. He's a master of managing distance, managing space, and the speed and the ability, the eyes of Conor McGregor is something that we don't pay enough attention to when we watch him fight.
And of course, every time he competes, all eyes are on Conor McGregor, and yet more often than not, he doesn't show up flat on fight night. He rises to the occasion. The Jose Aldo fight certainly is the one that people will historically talk about, but let's see how it goes in this spot for Conor here tonight. Conor McGregor has stepped inside the octagon. The notorious one is ready to fight. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Makwan, Mr. Finland Amirkhani. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, how about the buzz in this arena as the notorious Conor McGregor makes his return to mixed martial arts competition here tonight? The question is, Joe, how will he start? Will he feel things out a little bit early and try to get his feet under him, or will he just try to find a home for that patented left hand? We shall see. And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Early action here in round 1, and a nice front kick there by the kickboxer. That seemed to back the wrestler up a little bit.
Yeah, and that reaction tells me that the kickboxer needs to do it again, because it seems as though the wrestler is now going to accept fighting at this range, and that will allow for him to land more and more of these beautiful kicks.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the outside.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These efficient defense wins this transition.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Both fighters throwing heat now. Lands a nice jab there. Takedown defense holds up. Well-placed kick there by Makwan Amirkhani. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Oh, nice uppercut, yeah.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to be feeling everything that he's doing.
That's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea.
Continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Oh! All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
McGregor getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
5 minutes in the books. All right, heading back to the corner, and Amirkhani's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
He's as tough as they come. There has not been a guy that can take shots like this. Most times the night would be over, and gladly over after you take a shot like this. But this man's just too tough. Some people say he's too tough for his own good. He would not agree with you. He wants to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, Conor McGregor's boxing looks sharp here tonight. We talk about him as a master of distance management, but he also uses his long reach to great effect. It's one thing to have a long reach, it's another. And back to his feet. Nice jab by McGregor. Left hand. Nice. Nicely done. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Makwan Amirkhani. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Back mount now. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like strike. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Oh, looks tight to me.
Need to work.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way, he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Makwan Amirkhani. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
So as good a round as you can draw up. He had the knockdown early. Great round there from McGregor. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Clipped him with the right hand there. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is striking 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Front kick by McGregor. Punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh, big left.
Oh, nice level change.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Amirkhani's in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Working out of the half guard lead. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by McGregor. Right into side control.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike. Big shots landed by him now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Relax. Okay, listen. I'm not tired. I know you've got more.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Real bad. Oh!
Big elbow there. Amirkhani gets the single leg takedown. Well played. What a strike from off of his back. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Amirkhani.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for them. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. Gotta be careful here. Great shot from the top position.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny, he just gets up. Beautiful transition.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, McGregor's right back to the full mount here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, McGregor's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Oh, nice straight left there. Went for the inside leg kick.
Oh, hurt.
Amirkhani's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
That one was clean. Great punch.
Bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight was about done. He got hurt very bad. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, flying knee right to the melon.
Beautiful level change.
I'll stop this. You better fight back.
pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by McGregor. High-level guard pass there as he moves into half.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop him. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Amirkhani. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Good work from the top here by Makwan Amirkhani.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Nice kick there by Amirkhani. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you got to just go. You got to start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets... He's gonna do it!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor.
All right, so Conor McGregor came in with one of the best knockout ratios in mixed martial arts history, and he adds to his knockout total here tonight.
I mean, Conor McGregor